So a friend of mine suggested that I actually review the previews that show up before the movies. So here is a segment that I like to call Preview Review. So the first preview that I saw was called 50-50. This movie has Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anna Kendrick. And this movie is I believe, a true story about a guy who is diagnosed with cancer, and he's given sort of a 50-50 chance of living. So the movie sort of shows his progress and struggles on dealing with the fact that he has cancer and that he has a 50-50 chance of living. Judging from the preview, I think that this movie will give you a good dose of comedy as well as drama, a sort of outlook of what a guy goes through when dealing with cancer. And I hear that Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who plays the lead, the guy who gets diagnosed, does an amazing job, and I think he's a great actor anyway. So I definitely look forward to seeing this movie and seeing him do better than what I've seen before. Another trailer that I saw that looks absolutely hilarious is called Bad Teacher, and this one has Cameron Diaz, Justin Timberlake, and Jason Segel. And this movie, I thought, looks hilarious. If you do decide to watch the trailer, try and find the Red Band trailer. This is the uncensored one that has all the language and dirty jokes or whatever that you couldn't really show on a typical movie. I have to say that this movie is going to be so good. It comes off as a very over-the-top, raunchy comedy about Cameron Diaz, who plays a teacher who really doesn't give a crap about her job whatsoever, and her teaching methods are not really that great to anyone's standards. And she finds out that to receive a good bonus is to the teacher who has the best test scores from her classroom. And I won't tell you why she needs the money, but it's so funny. The movie kind of reminds me of Bad Santa, probably hence the title Bad Teacher, because it gives off that really big vibe of a character who is supposed to be very nice, nurturing, who's actually pretty raunchy and doesn't care and has a really bad attitude about things and does anything, you know, pretty much bad or against the rules. So I would definitely check that out, and I've seen Cameron Diaz play a very dark character before, so I think she's perfect for this. And then, other than that, I saw X-Men First Class, which comes out next week. Cannot wait for that movie. It looks amazing. I hope that this movie gets a longer running time than 90 minutes, because there is just way too much story to tell, which is why we have 4 sequels right now, because there's a lot to tell. So hopefully we get a good, long amount of movie. And then the other one is Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. I'm not too sure about this movie. I'm not really a fan of the hero in the comic books, and as far as the storyline and everything, I'm actually pretty interested and intrigued by the latest trailer that I saw. It actually had a lot more story to it. But overall, I think it's going to be one big joke. And not necessarily saying that it's going to be stupid, but just like a huge comedy, as opposed to it being, you know, a little bit more serious on the hero side of things. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, those are the trailers that I watched, and yeah.